Let's take a ride over Imogene Pass. It's time to finish up our day of Colorado mountain passes with my favorite pass of the day, Imogene.
Hey, excuse me, how do we get to Imogene?
So Jake and I have been climbing Colorado mountain passes all day long. We've just finished up with Black Bear Pass, and we're coming down into the town of Telluride. And now it's time to finish out the day, and for our last pass of the day, we decided to do Imogene Pass. Imogene Pass starts in the town of Telluride and runs to the town of Ore, and it takes you to 13,000 feet of elevation. So we're going through Telluride, and we're really not sure where to find the pass. We kind of thought there would be some signs, say, go this way to Imogene, but we had to stop and look at our map. And we finally come to this road, and it's got traffic cones blocking it. So we're not really sure what to do. We're thinking maybe this is the wrong road, but maybe these cones are just for parking. So we decided to look into it a little bit, and it looks like we're on the right path. Alright, we are rolling up Imogene Pass, coming out of Telluride. There's and man, have we had a day. Holy cow. We have climbed a bunch of passes today. So we did Engineer Pass, Cinnamon Pass, a couple other little smaller passes. And then we did Black Bear Pass, which was wild. Oh yeah. It was pretty insane coming down Black Bear Pass. You can actually kind of see it. You can actually see it right there, can't you, Jake? Yeah, that's Black Bear Pass to the straight ahead to the right a little. It was sketchy. It was a very difficult descent and 1,000-foot cliff if you mess up. I lost my navigation phone on Black Bear Pass coming down it. Very, very technical part, descent coming down this rock ledge, and got to the bottom. It was gone. We even walked back up to try to find it. It's gone. So now we have both lost our navigation phones, so we can't really recommend the ram mount. I even had the rubber around mine, the rubber holder. It's a fun little climb. You see Telluride down there to the left. Wow, look at that. We're just a little ways up the pass, and we come to a bit of a washout. It looks like the road has kind of washed out, and some of it's went over the hill. But we looked at it, and it looks like it's easy enough to get the dirt bikes through it safely. So we went ahead and decided to keep going. And you can see it wasn't too bad. I would not have wanted to drive a Jeep over this, but with a dirt bike, it was pretty easy, really.
Yeah.
So as we're making our way up the pass, we see that it's similar to Black Bear in that it's narrow, it's rocky, it's on the side of a mountain, and there are big cliffs. If you mess up and go over the side, you're going to have a long fall. The difference is this doesn't have the switchbacks that Black Bear has, but it still has the cliffs. If you look to the right, that's a long, long ways down that cliff, and the road is very rocky and narrow in places, so you have to really be on your toes. It really did not feel quite as sketchy as Black Bear because of the lack of the switchbacks and the steps, but it was still pretty demanding. And really, this is probably my favorite pass of the day, just because you just climb and climb and climb. It's just like 4 miles of climbing, and I think you gain something like 5,000 feet of elevation in 4 miles. Wow, what a view. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, that's the bottom of Black Bear Pass right there. That's it. Yeah. The waterfall in the upper left was sketchiest riding we've done yet. Yeah. The scenery coming up this pass is just outstanding. It seems like every other turn you come around, you see this beautiful vista of mountains and valleys. It's just really, really breathtaking. We've never been on this pass before, so we're really not sure how far it goes or what to expect. So we're kind of moving along cautiously here, and really did not encounter anything very difficult. It's just there's lots of cliffs and rocks and rough riding, but not really anything out of the ordinary for a Colorado mountain pass. One of the things that makes this one my favorite pass of the day is if you look to the right, this was a very typical view of the pass. You could just see so much beautiful scenery on the way up, and it seems like the climb just kept going and going and going. It's just up and up and up, and really, really a lot of fun to ride. Here you can see some old structures we're passing by. I'm really not sure what these were. My guess is maybe some kind of mining activity. Maybe if someone knows, let us know. I don't believe this pass is on the standard Transamerica Trail route, but while we were in the area, we wanted to explore the passes, and we spent an entire day just in this area exploring passes, and it really was one of the highlights of our trip on the Transamerica Trail. Just so much beautiful scenery, challenging riding, and things that you just aren't going to see anywhere else. So if you're in the area on the TAT, I highly recommend that you look into the passes and do as many as you can. So the top of the pass is starting to come into view here, and it's a little bit different from most of the other passes that we rode. On the other ones, it was kind of clear that you were reaching the top and there was usually a cut or something to go through, but on this one you just kind of get to the end and then cut straight up the hill, and it's kind of an exciting ending because you just climb about a quarter of a mile straight up the side of a hill that's cut into the mountainside. So we'll get to that here in just a minute. You can kind of see up ahead there to the right just a little where the peak is. And you can't really see it on the video, but there were actually a bunch of elk up in this field right to our left.
Probably 15.
There were probably a herd of maybe 50 elk up on the hillside there. Does it go down the other side?
Yeah, I think.
How?
I think there's going to be a dip right here.
That we can get through. Has to be. So that's the peak up there. Yeah, okay. Send it. So here we're on the final ascent, heading up towards the top of Imogene Pass, almost at 13,100 feet elevation, and the final ascent is a lot of fun. It's really rocky and steep, and it basically just shoots you straight up the side of the mountain. So after you hit this switchback right here, it's just a wide open pull all the way to the top, right to the peak.
Wow, what a view. Wow, Imogene Pass. Holy smokes, look at that view. That was nuts. Wow, what a climb. Yeah, look what we just rode up. Holy smokes. That was technical and demanding. Whoa. I gotta say, Imogene may be the funnest one of them all.
Man, Dad and I just finished up Imogene Pass. That was tricky. Look at this view. First off, highest one we've seen yet, 13,114 feet. Amazing view. Look at this. Everywhere you look, just beautiful. There's a bunch of snow still on. Whew.
So that's it. That is the Imogene Pass climb, coming up from Telluride to the peak at 13,000 feet. And now we head down into Ouray, down the other side of the pass. And this was also a pretty fun ride. This pass capped off an epic day of Colorado mountain passes on our Trans-American Trail adventure. I highly recommend checking them out when you're in Colorado. It might just be the highlight of your trip. And I will leave you with some footage of us going down the other side. And till the next video, ride on.
What? Oh, you better pick your lines wisely here, because it is steep. No, better use that front brake. Yeah, you better pick your lines, take your time.